If you can't quit the P word, I want to let you know that scripture tells us that successful men are often the ones that deal with this, from David to Solomon to Samson. We've seen guys coming in that are from every major sports league that you can imagine, the MLB, the NBA. These aren't just guys that sit on the bench. These are guys that are on the cover of magazines. We have guys that are as high up in the military as you can possibly get. We have CEOs that you would know the names of, and also famous pastors that have come in that if I told you the name, you would know who they are.
I want our marriage to be better. I want to be a better father, a better youth pastor. I want to be free.
Maybe this is something that you've been asking for an answer for quite some time, and I want you to consider that maybe you're not seeing this video by coincidence, but by design.
You don't have to suffer anymore, and you can let this go, and you can be free. You don't have to bear the shame of the things that you did or the things that happened to you.
I would like to thank Mason very much for freedom, for helping me identify my belief structure.
You're not going to know or not unless you investigate. And so what I want you to do is go ahead and click the link below, register, and watch that video. And the first thing you're gonna see inside of that video is actually documentation and videos from other men.
I would say I got addicted to the P word whenever I was about 12 years old.
I was introduced into the P word at the age of 8 years old.
My dad gave me and my brother our first magazines whenever I was 12.
Starting at 13, anytime I get my hands on it.
Multiple men that have been walking through a very similar battle that you may be fighting right now. They're gonna talk about all of the things that they tried that did not work and what finally changed the game for them and started to lead them in a direction where they can finally walk in freedom without being tormented and distracted by all of these things. One of the things that guys say when they come through this video is they start to gain clarity of how this really bleeds into all areas of their life, from being a father and a husband to a business owner to a leader.
Not only did this change the way that I looked at relationships, but also business, my daily routines, fitness, finances, everything is adjusted. Just has me walk in a completely different view of life.
I felt the burden come off of me during this program. My wife says that she went to bed one night and she woke up with a new husband.
Even just being a good friend to other people, and they start to realize how this actually affects their ability to connect with other men in a deep and meaningful way, the way that's described in here from a brotherhood standpoint. And so it's cool because when you watch that video by clicking the link below, you're gonna see a process that's been trusted by over 9,000 other men. And I can't describe to you the feeling of walking through the door of a program like this.
It was exactly like how brotherhood is described in the Bible. It's nothing like I've ever experienced before.
And to have brothers reach out to me and just be transparent, that was such a huge thing for me because it gave me the acceptance piece of I'm not alone.
There really are over 9,000 other men that are struggling with the exact same things that, for me, I thought that I was the only one for most of my life. And maybe you felt like, you know, either you're the only one or like one of the few. And man, it's just it's a deception straight from our adversary.
This is one of the best life changes experiences I could recommend to people.
This is the absolute best thing that has ever happened to me in my entire life, and I couldn't be more thankful for it.
Register for the video and see if God shows up and listen to what he has to say. And maybe it's an answer to some stuff that you've been asking for answers for who knows how long.
It's definitely saved our marriage, 100%. It has changed my life. I'm glad I've got it figured out. I'm glad that it's not something that I have to carry around anymore and hide, and it only gets better.
What is it worth to live a life no longer plagued by this? Is 60 minutes of your time worth potentially discovering the one thing that could move you into a state of life where you're not bombarded and chained up by all of these things that you know have been limiting you for who knows how long? If the answer is yes, I want you to click the link below, register, watch that video right now. and I will see you in the video.